seen her. I know, it's a PMHS. I think so too. Maybe you should.
You did? For the May?
For Mother's Day. It's good. I like it. I prefer it. I am like happy when I go there.
My old neighbors. How's the neighborhood?
I just realized that everything's so dark. I feel like in the fall I'm just seeing
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. I would now like to introduce Caitlin Winston, who will sing our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Caitlin, for singing our national anthem, and Zachary for playing the piano. Both were wonderful. Can we give them another round of applause? Everyone, please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you for coming out tonight. Good evening. I am Mrs. Gruber, the advisor of the Science National Honor Society. On the behalf of the Honor Society advisors, Mr. Sirico and Ms. Jacobs, we would like to welcome the Board of Education President Jessica De Domenico, members of the Board of Education Leah Tabaz, Superintendent Dr. Champ, Assistant Superintendent for Pupil Personnel Mrs. Chung, Mrs. Clark, our principal, Dr. Callahan, Director of Math and Science, Dr. Thompson, Director of Humanities, all of our honored guests, parents, family, and friends of our Honor Society inductees, welcome again to our 2020 Honor Society's induction ceremony. Inductees, I am sure that you realize that many members of our Pelham community have come here tonight to recognize and celebrate your significant academic achievements. Your dedication to your studies has not gone unnoticed, and we, the Pelham community, congratulate you on your successes. May your triumphs continue throughout your Pelham Memorial High School career. I would like to call upon Mr. Sirico to introduce our keynote speaker. Thank you.
Good evening. Tonight it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Mrs. Jeannine Clark. Jeannine Clark has served as principal of Pelham Memorial High School since 2004. Prior to coming to Pelham, Mrs. Clark served as assistant principal and interim principal of Clarkstown High School North, and prior to that as a special education teacher. Mrs. Clark holds a Bachelor of Science and Master's of Education from the University of Cincinnati. Throughout her tenure as the principal of PMHS, she has seen the enrollment of PMHS grow, as well as the expansion of course offerings. Under her leadership, PMHS has boasted extremely high graduation rates and a significant increase in the number of students attending top-tier colleges and universities. The high school also has seen a substantial increase in both the number of AP and college credit-bearing courses offered, and with open access, the number of students taking those courses has increased significantly. Mrs. Clark has also been an advocate for students' participation in athletics and extracurricular activities, and she's been a fixture at hundreds of school events over the years. Her experience and leadership were essential in building the past two district strategic plans, which have led to several substantial curriculum changes, including the addition of Mandarin as a world language. During her tenure, she has served on a variety of district committees, most recently serving as co-chair of the Cultural Competence Committees, which work to celebrate and honor the diversity of our school and student body. At the heart of everything that Mrs. Clark does as our principal is the best interest of the students. Please welcome Principal Jeannine Clark.
Good evening. I would first like to congratulate the honorees here as well as your parents. Your parents are not only your #1 cheerleaders throughout your high school career, but will be there as you enter the next stage of your lives. I started thinking about a theme for tonight's speech a few months ago. I wanted the subject to be relevant to your future beyond high school. As principal of PMHS, I believe that one of the most important responsibilities I have to each of you is to ensure that you leave here with the knowledge you'll need to continue being successful in an ever-changing world in which you all will impact directly in the years and decades ahead of you. In putting this speech together, I contacted some of my successful friends, family members, and colleagues and asked them to share some of the important skills or attributes they have learned along the way in their chosen careers. I heard back from people in business, technology, medicine, the arts, law, journalism, marketing, finance, manufacturing, and design. I was amazed to see that almost everyone listed communication as the #1 much-needed skill. All agreed that anyone in any career will not succeed unless they can communicate their language to those who can use it. In every field, there is a specific language. Here in education, the language you're used to hearing your teachers talk about are words such as assessments, the Common Core, regions, next-gen standards, PLCs, and APs. Most of us believe as long as we speak English, we're all speaking the same language. Yet, a doctor can speak with patients for hours, and often patients cannot understand what the doctor's saying. One can speak with a financial planner and be clueless as to what one is hearing. What I'm saying is that we all have language in our specific realms, and yet we must communicate with those outside of our particular area of expertise to understand each other. Dentists speak with a certain lingo relative to pathology, organisms, pathophysiology. Accountants speak in terms of balance sheets, escalating interest rates, and a plethora of terms I still do not fully understand. While both of us are speaking English, neither knows what the other is saying. Success in any area starts with the ability to communicate clearly our thoughts, ideas, and reasoning to those who will be impacted by it. This will allow accurate information to flow between parties and excellent decisions based on a full understanding of the topic at hand. You are all here today because you are successful as students, which in essence states that you're successful at learning. The need to learn, relearn, and relearn again will be important in your ongoing success, whichever career path you travel. Flexible, dimensional workers who can adapt and continue to learn throughout their careers will be essential. Another important trait many indicated that you will need is flexibility. One of my friends described a future worker as being a Swiss Army knife kind of a person, someone who can do a lot of different things in the same field. For example, a friend has multiple roles in his position. He's often the creative director, the design director, graphic designer, UX designer, exhibition designer, web designer, photographer, and art director. His title is creative, but you can see how one job can involve a variety of skills. Another skill one will need is the ability to readjust and recover from setbacks and still persist to reach your goals. This also includes admitting when you don't know something and asking for help. When you begin a new position, no one is going to expect you to know everything. The final traits that most felt that you will need are interpersonal skills. This includes the ability to listen with empathy and the ability to work collaboratively. My advice to your future selves is to practice listening to many types of people, ideas, and their different languages. Broaden your own reading. Travel to better understand other cultures so you develop empathy and understanding from those different from you. Today, many aspects of your life are participatory as evidenced by many of you using social media to create, share, and connect. One can only imagine what form social media will take in the coming years and how it will be consumed. As you move on from high school, and you are inheriting an exciting, unpredictable world, but you, the future leaders sitting here this evening, are also the greatest stakeholders in its future. You will be reinventing that future in the coming years upon graduation. So in closing, I implore you to follow this advice from John Quincy Adams. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Congratulations, honorees.
Thank you, Ms. Clark, for those wise and heartfelt remarks. I will now lead the required induction pledge for NEHS candidates. Inductees to the Quixotic chapter of the National English Honor Society, please rise. The NEHS motto, Yala Shalmid Ara, is Old English for duty goes with honor. The motto represents one of the earliest forms of our language and affirms and celebrates an obligation to use one's gifts in service to others. Service to peers, school, and community are part and parcel of the NEHS mission. Inductees, please repeat after me. As a member of the National English Honor Society, I shall endeavor to advance the study of all areas of English and to foster a spirit of fellowship among students excelling in all facets of the English language arts, ever keeping in mind our national motto as our guiding principle, Yalas Shalmid Ara, duty goes with honor. Inductees, you may be seated.
Inductees for the Science National Honor Society, please stand and repeat the pledge. I promise to do my best to represent the academic goals of the Science National Honor Society, to participate in community service and encourage the pursuit of scientific knowledge that benefits all mankind. Congratulations, you are now members of the Science National Honor Society. Please be seated.
Good evening. Inductees for Mu Alpha Theta, please rise and repeat after me. As a member of Mu Alpha Theta, the Mathematics National Honor Society, I will promote scholarship, enjoyment and understanding of mathematics, and provide service to others. Congratulations, new members. You may now be seated.
Good evening, social studies candidates. You are being presented for induction into Rho Kappa, a society whose purpose is to honor excellence in the social studies. It is an honor to be selected for membership of this organization, and I congratulate each of you for attaining this distinction. Our name Rho Kappa is taken from two words of Semitic origin. Rho is derived from resh, meaning head, and kappa is derived from kaf, which means palm of the hand. Both of these terms symbolize our firm belief that knowledge without service is useless. The principal purpose of Rho Kappa is to stimulate a deeper and more comprehensive understanding of all the academic disciplines comprising the social studies curriculum. Rho Kappa is based on 4 pillars: truth, knowledge, wisdom, and service. Those of you who agree that you will strive to fulfill these fundamental principles, please stand and recite the following oath. I state your name. Do you promise to serve others? To search for truth? To utilize knowledge? And to seek wisdom? Through the pursuit of academic excellence in the social studies. I promise service to Pell Memorial High School and to the community for true scholars of the social studies. Lead by example. I now declare you members of Rho Kappa. You may be seated.
That was wonderful. Very nice. So this year, math and science became national. So we're really excited about that. So in order to fulfill all our requirements, in order to make mathematics and science and honor societies national organizations, our presidents and vice presidents of these societies were required to apply prior to our elections. So we're going to give them their certificates at this time. They were all members originally of the New York State Honor Societies, and now Ms. Jacobs and I would like to officially induct these students into the Mathematics and Science National Honor Societies. So when I call your name, you can come up, and I think you know the one clap rule until we finish all the names. We have 4 wonderful students coming forward. So we have Grace Liberatore. She is president of Mu Alpha Theta, receiving the Mu Alpha Theta induction. We have Sophie Shu, vice president of Mu Alpha Theta. We have Asher Lal. She is president of the Science National Honor Society. And we have Marlene Singh, who is the vice president of the Science National Honor Society. She is also being inducted into Mu Alpha Theta and the Keynote Chapter of the National English Honor Society. Congratulations to all of you. We now would like to welcome Maeve Parmalee and Justin O'Byrne to continue the inductions. And yes, we should clap, yes.
Emma Almo, Science Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Sarah Almo, Science Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Vedika Basavatia, Science. Lily Baxter, English. Irene Beldeman, English. Asia Bertuccioli, Rho Kappa, English. Brett Bober, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Amanda Boyano, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Lance Brady, Science, Mu Alpha Theta. Eliza Bertone, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Noah Breskin, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Lynn Bryan, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Jamie Burke, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Ella Burns, Rho Kappa, English. Soren Bouchon, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Lila Caminiti, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Matthew Canella, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Virginia Capisi, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Emma Carew, Mu Alpha Theta. Nicholas Caruso, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Chloe Katana, English. Sophia Cedeno, Rho Kappa and English. Gabrielle Chavez, Science, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Emma Colkin, English. Brianna Connolly, Science. Georgia Connolly, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Finn Court, Rho Kappa, English. Julia Corso, Rho Kappa, English. Catherine D'Angelo, Rho Kappa, English. Jack D'Angelo, Mu Alpha Theta, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Joe DeProsida, Rho Kappa, English.
Julia Davis, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Claire Dini, English. Jack Doherty, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta, Science.
William Doyle, Rho Kappa, English. Philip Duloc, Science. Jane Dunbar, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Honor Durham, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Lucy Edmonds, Rho Kappa, English. Anna Esteverina, Rho Kappa, English. Guy Eustace, Science. Catherine Fair, Rho Kappa, English. Gavin Fair, Rho Kappa, English. Allison Feldman, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Madeline Gallivan, English. Shannon Gardner, Rho Kappa, English. Grace Gilman, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Brandon Jimenez, Rho Kappa, English. Lucas Glist, Science. Taylor Goshi, Science. Chloe Golden, English. Josh Goldman, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Marco Gracie, Science, Rho Kappa. Steph Grammatica, English. Stevie Christina, Science, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Christopher Hardigan, Rho Kappa, English. Naya Hazley Allende, Science, English, Mu Alpha Theta, Rho Kappa. Katie Heaney, Science. Calvin Ho, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Emma Huprich, Rho Kappa, English. Vikram Jalipali, Science, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Emily Kalibis, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta.
Aidan Kiernan, Rho Kappa, English. Griffin Kingsley, Science. Sasha Kozitsky, Science, Mu Alpha Theta. Lucia Lavallee, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Jenna Lavin, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Dylan Lee, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Ethan Lee, English. Nadine Lee Sen, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Daniela Letizia, English. Sophia Lee Young, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Aiden Levy, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Isabella Loro, Science, Mu Alpha Theta. Emily Marr, English. Emmett Ashton Malik, English. Nevin Malwana, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Dale Martin, Rho Kappa, English. Juan Carlos Matos, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Connor Matz, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Collins and Bonu, Mu Alpha Theta. Elise McCarthy, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Javier Mendez, English. Helen Meyerson, Science, Mu Alpha Theta. Alex Michaela, Science. Allison Milanese, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Michael Mitrione, Rho Kappa, English. Stephen Munn, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Juliana O'Connor, Science. Sarah O'Connor, Science. Alexandra Orlando, Mu Alpha Theta, Rho Kappa, English. Mila Pancic, English, Mu Alpha Theta.
Well, this is a shame because my vice president, Nick, really wanted to shake his hand, so I'm just going to go through it. Joey Patera, Mu Alpha Theta, English. Caleb Prasanis, Rho Kappa. Margot Phillips, Rho Kappa, English. Nell Plunkett, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Layla Polito, Rho Kappa, English. Alyssa Precious, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Thomas Roche, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Catherine Grant Roll, Science, Mu Alpha Theta. Vanessa Rosado, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Benjamin Schneider, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Evan Shevchik, English. Christian Shields, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Ava Shatowski, Kappa, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Sophia Shulzenko, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Marlon Singh, Science, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Catherine Smith, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Caroline Spanis, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Matthias Blumberg, Science. Samuel Sasena, Rho Kappa. Andrew Talamos, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Thomas Topanga, Science. Catherine Tobner, Science, Mu Alpha Theta. Andrew Teresiano, Rho Kappa, English. Molly Teresiano, Rho Kappa, English. Caroline Viteri, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Giovanna Vital, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Haley Wall, English, Mu Alpha Theta. Margot Weiss, Rho Kappa, English. Zoe Winburn, Science, Rho Kappa, English. Caitlin Woods, Mu Alpha Theta. Sophie Shu, Mu Alpha Theta. Jasmine Zaman, Science, Rho Kappa, English, Mu Alpha Theta.
Good evening, everybody. I feel like the efficiency in handing out the folders was partly my fault. So, fully my fault. Thank you, I appreciate that. Might actually be true. But I said if we stayed off our cell phones, me included, that we would do the ceremony as efficiently as possible. And so I can tell how badly you guys want to get back on your phones. So the good thing about that is Mrs. Clark loves efficiency because she wants you to get home, finish your homework and get to sleep. So she will always remember this as the most efficient Honor Society induction. So a very special congratulations to all of you from all of us. This year we would like to honor at our induction ceremony 3 educators who are planning to retire in June. Mrs. Jeannine Clark, Mrs. Carla Mattis, and Mrs. Laura Connors. Thank you for your decades of devotion to our students and to our programs. We honor you tonight. We'd like to call you up to the stage for some special recognition. Ms. Connors and Mrs. Clark. On behalf of not only our inductees tonight, but really the entire Pelham School community, we owe you both so much. You've touched generations of kids here at Pelham, and it's been an honor to work with you. On behalf of all of us, the administration, Dr. Garcia, Assistant Superintendent Chung, Dr. Champ, the Board of Education members who are here tonight, and the whole Board of Education, thank you again for your service to our community. Also, let's please give another round of applause to the new members of our Academic Honor Societies this evening. We are very proud of what you have accomplished, and your devotion to mathematics, science, literature, writing, and the social sciences is evident through your academic performance and service. On behalf of Principal Clark, Dr. Thompson, Mrs. Gruber, Ms. Jacobs, Mr. Sirico, and the inductees of all 4 organizations, I would like to thank you all for joining us tonight. A special thanks to our officers, to Zachary Altschiller for the beautiful piano playing, to Caitlin Winston for a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and to Principal Jeannine Clark for her presence tonight and inspirational words. Thank you to all administrators and members, again, of the Board of Education that are here tonight for your continued support of our honor societies. A special thanks to Ms. Lindsay Tuthill, members of the English, Math, Science, and Social Studies departments, our AV staff, and our custodial staff. We'd also ask that everybody here tonight that's being inducted turn and acknowledge your parents with a round of applause as well. Without them, you couldn't be here tonight. So let's give them a special thanks. We'd ask that all the candidates for that have been inducted tonight, or excuse me, not candidates anymore, but inductees, stay for photographs after I finish these words. Parents are invited, and everybody in attendance tonight is invited to attend a special reception just outside the doors. Candidates, again, please remember to stay seated so that we can take pictures for all 4 honor societies upon the completion of the ceremony. Again, thank you everybody for attending tonight. Congratulations again to the honor societies. A special thanks to all the advisors, and also a special thanks to Miss Irene Gruber and Miss Allie Jacobs, who actually worked to make the math and science honor societies national. So for the first time tonight, you can say these classes are our first national honor society induction classes for science and math. So thank you to all the advisors, and thank you everybody for attending tonight. Have a good evening.